Alright, this morning we're on the hunt for grey mackerel right at the boat. Geez, I made that look easy, didn't I? So if you're a bit squeamish, look away. Oh, I think he just got ate. I'm on camera at the moment, but I have a few choice words and something needs to be done. Alright, this morning we're on the hunt for grey mackerel. There's a nice westerly blowing. I say nice, I say that tongue in cheek. It's going to be a bit of a pain, but we're going to throw a few slugs if we can find them. We've got a slightly larger one and a slightly smaller one. Sometimes I prefer the smaller one, sometimes a larger one, so carry both. And I take off the treble and swing two singles facing each other. What I found is that I don't lose as many fish and I don't get bitten off as much. So when the mackerel chomp down on that, the two hooks get exposed and they hook in, easy to take out. Doesn't rip up the fish too much, so if I want to release one that's undersized, it makes it easier. The other thing, wire. I haven't used wire for about 6 years. Don't find it's an issue. Where you find it, it will become an issue if you start retrieving erratically. So I do change up the speed of my retrieve, but what I don't do is make an erratic retrieve. Mackerel are very good at coming through and snipping the tail off, and that's exactly where I want them to hit these. I want them to snip that tail. And so long as it's a straight retrieve, generally I don't have a problem. I probably, lose one slug probably in every, 10 to 15 fish. So that's a pretty good ratio. All right, we've got to find them first, so let's get out there and see if we can sound them up. So what I'll do is I'll go along and I'll actually start to see them show up on my sounder here, particularly on the side scan if they're out to the side, and they'll just show up as lines. And then I'll cast my slug, let it go to the bottom, and then wind it at different speeds. You can see I've got a few marks here over the years where they've showed up. There's a few things starting to come through on the sounder now. They're not mackerel, but it's a good sign there's life here. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's a few mackerel in amongst them, so let's see. They're just under the boat, so I'll go straight out the back. I'll leave my motor running too so I can chase them, because there are a few sharks around here. Take it out of gear at them. I'm on them. Oh, there was a hit. Let's try again. Are they still down there? Yeah, there's a few there. Most of the time when I do lose these metal slugs, it's on the drop because they flutter on the way down. The mackerel will hit them then. Oh, there we go. Right at the boat. Into gear. And try and get him in. Hook stand before the sharks get him. Come on. Gaff ready. I might go under there. Oh, no. He's still on, but he's caught up around the motor. I might be able to get the gaff in it as he's doing circles out there. No. Oh, there we go. I got him, but I also got the motor. Geez, I made that look easy, didn't I? All right. Well, we got him anyway. I forgot to bring my pacifier, the priest. One thing I did forget. So if you're a bit squeamish, look away. These are about the heaviest thing I got. That's it, his nerves are going. Job done. I'll bleed him and get him in the esky. check on my leader. I might have to retie because it's been around the motor. Go from there. I think the easiest way is just to cut that and pull it through. All right, see you on the other side. All right, back for round 2. A little bit of bait starting to show up. Oh, there's a follow. It's a good one too. I need 2 to follow, then they start fighting over it. And that's when you hook up. Oh, bump and on. He's thinking at the moment. All I got is weight. There we go. Brought you into the sun. My apologies again. Don't go under the boat. Don't go under the boat. There he is. Oh, shark will be quicker. No, don't do that. Oh, I think he just got 8. Ah, bugger. Yep, he's been eaten. Go on. Because I missed that one shot. Bugger, bugger, bugger. A couple out here. Harassing some bait by the looks of it. Oh, all right, now, come on. Oh man, there was a big Noah there too after him, so it was probably fortuitous for that fish. Done a big search around here, and I was sort of hoping to find another school, but it's sort of not. I'm sitting on the fringes, hoping that the sharks are in the centre, in the main ball, and that I can get one up. But at this stage, I don't like my chances. All right, school of Mackie down there. First job is to hook one, second job is to get them past the sharks. And then put the gaff in it, and don't miss it like the last one. We got the first part. This is supposed to be fun. Keep backing down on him. I'm getting close to the boat. Oh, that feels awfully heavy. Bugger! Bugger! How ridiculous is this? And you know what? It's not even the fact that I'm wasting my time or not having fun. It's the fact that I'm wasting fish. And those fish are being fed to those sharks at a greater rate than they can feed me and my family. I'm on camera at the moment, but I have a few choice words and something needs to be done. Anyone out there with any power that can do anything about it, then do it. I sold my reef boat for 2 reasons. 1, because I wasn't using as much as I used to, and 2, whenever I did, I was losing too many fish to sharks. That's got to hurt the local economy. So, for Christ's sake, someone do something about it. I normally like to come out here, get my 2 or 3 fish for the season. Doesn't have to be in the same trip, but you know, a couple of fish one trip, 1 or 2 the next trip, and then I'm done. It's enough to feed my family. I spread it out for 3, 4, 5 months. The greys freeze pretty well in cryovac, so I'm happy with that. But at this stage, for the first time in about 7 years, that might not happen. And you know, it's not as if we're tens of kilometres offshore. There's the mainland right there. Have a look at this, would you? Look at these sharks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're not mackerel, they're not anything else, they are sharks. At least six to a dozen down there. I have seen a couple of them and they are big, 10 foot, some of them. It's ridiculous. Well, I've calmed down a little bit along with the ocean. I had to think about it for a little while and I decided that I was going to keep going, see if I can find another fish or maybe two. But the plan is to go a little bit wider, so I'm sitting several hundred meters off of where I'd been previously and getting sharked. Alright, a little bit smaller presentation. Let's see if we can get this guy in. Once again, I missed. I gotta learn to stop panicking. I finally got another one in. Sorry about all that chaos, but I was really nervous that an hour was going to come up and nail this guy. Not as big as the first one, but I'm really happy that that he's got him to the boat. You wouldn't think I've done this before, the way I tried to gaff that fish and panic, but these Noahs are really taking the fun out of it and making me really nervous. Just that one bump and one fish from my post breakfast or brunch session. I am not going to go back where the thick of the sharks are. I'm going to leave those poor greys where they are and head back. This shark issue is a major problem, and if anyone does have a solution or the ear of someone who can do something about it, I know I try whenever I talk to anybody who I think might be able to help out, but it's going to take all of us to try and find a solution that's going to work long term. All right, catch you next time.